Hello, happy Easter. Good old walking tube is back. It's Domas. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I would like to congratulate you with the Easter. Beautiful celebration. Don't know how you celebrate it, but we go to our families and have lots of food. That's why I'm so full right now. And thinking about it, what could be better, right? Just having family to go with and celebrate Easter. Don't know if you're Christian or Catholic, but it's a nice way to get together. My parents were back and they left today. That was quite an emotional time. I don't know why, but never thought of myself as an emotional person or a sensitive person, but recently I started to think of myself as that because I started to notice some changes within myself. I don't know if it's the energies, I don't know what it is, but yeah, getting more soft for sure. I don't know if it's soft or just prone to emotions. Prone? I don't know if that's the right word, like receptive to emotions, receptive to being sensitive to feelings, to emotions, just receptive. And yeah, when my parents left, I cried a little bit and just thought how much I need them in my life one way or another. How strong it makes me when I'm with them. Like, I don't know, I'm 33 years old. I feel like I'm learning stuff every day, like learning new stuff. And I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, I'm lost. Like, I'm lost, but recently I found a new job, or the job found me. And almost instantly, I started to think whether this is right work for me or not. And when my parents were here, I was talking to them about, being at this job, and they were finding lots of good reasons for me to stay there, and I was sort of looking for those reasons. I'm looking for reasons to be alive, reasons to stay alive. It's a good book, actually. Reasons to Stay Alive, I think it's called. But I was reading a book called 12 Steps and 12 Traditions today. It's a AA book, Alcoholics Anonymous. And I don't know, after reading that, I started to feel like I belong here more, like I belong here, and my addictions are very complex, and they're very, like, I'm a very complex person. So started to feel like, wherever I'm at, it's okay. It's okay to be an addict. It's okay to have difficulties. It's not okay to run away, because by running away, you just start running in circles eventually, because A, you need a job. B, that job is good for you in some ways, one way or another. Exercising, it's good. B, you get money. C, socialize. D, you learn new things. E, like, plenty of good reasons to stay alive. So if you're feeling like leaving this earth prematurely, think of the good reasons why you're here. Like, think of the life as an experiment to see how well you can deal with it, because there's lots of reasons to leave this earth, but I don't know, I started to feel like when my parents left today, I started to feel like I'm so hard on myself. Like, I instantly almost started to tell myself, like, I'm gonna work really hard now, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Like, reasons why I want to leave is because I beat myself up more than the job beats me up. We are our own worst critics, our own worst enemies, and we definitely could, maybe that's where the addictions come from, because we don't know how to relax, we don't know how to be calm, we don't know how to relax without substances, so I suggest going outside, going for a walk, going to see some friends, praying, like reading a good book, reading something that's really valuable for you. And trust me, I don't feel like I'm doing these things. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing them enough, for sure. I could be doing them way much more. So, just try to be easy on yourself, because life is tough enough. And I don't know why we go through these things over and over again, why I go through all my subjects almost in every video over and over again. I guess I'm trying to calm myself down and calm you guys down, because it feels like the world is speeding up, everything's speeding up, and everything's based on time, and everything's like the quicker the better, and it's like, before coronavirus started, I wanted everything to slow down, and boom, one day there's a pandemic and we can't go outside, so everything slowed down, except for, a couple of people that were going to work, like me, because I was working in a nursery at the time. So, yeah, things like that. Like, why did I get a job in a nursery at that time? Not because I was thinking that a pandemic is going to start. Not because I was thinking that, nursery people will be the only ones working. How the hell would I know? I didn't know that at all. So I didn't do anything different than usual. I did everything the same as I was always doing. I kind of got a job, went to that work. I worked there for, I don't know, like 10 months maybe. I worked there for a while. 10 months for me is a while, by the way. So it all just happened naturally, and it seems like every choice that you make has its pros and its cons, and pros can be sometimes overlooked by the cons. Sometimes it seems like the cons rule over, and it's like, why? Why do we pay more attention to the negative? Maybe because we are negative. We are negative beings, and we are supposed to create positivity in this world. Whatever anyone's doing, whatever everyone's feeling, like, you have your own choice. It's like with AA, sometimes we gotta give it to the higher power, and we don't like to lose control. We don't like to give it up. Why? Because we We like to be in control. We like to think that we are in control. But then something like the pandemic starts, And I don't know, people that have good instincts, I think they already knew that what was happening, what was about to happen. I think I'm more of an instinctual person. Like, I go with my heart, whichever way it's leading me, that's where I go. Like this job as well. I'm like, I don't see myself as a construction worker and working in that industry, but now I'm there. I don't know for how long, but somehow I'm there. So we'll see. And yeah, today's Easter, and I'm wishing you all the best. I want to let you know that I'm proud of you, as usual. You're doing God's work, so keep on living, keep on doing the good work, the inner work, the outer work. You're a good egg, so make sure that you know that, you remember that, because it's easy to forget. It's easy to overlook beautiful views like this. I mean, it doesn't seem so beautiful, but there's a nice spot here. Just trees and water. So be blessed, bless yourself, big yourself up, and know that there's one dude that's thinking of you, there's one dude that's out here, and that's me. I'm thinking of you guys every day, thinking of how you're doing. So let me know in the comment section if you feel like it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Like, share, do whatever that helps to grow this channel. And I'll keep doing my bit, keep uploading every day, and we'll see what happens. We can only try, and if we fail, we fail. We all fail at the end of this life. We all die. So it seems like everything we're doing for this life goes in vain, but it's not in vain. I guess we're learning something, and yeah, we want things to be easy. I want things to be easy, I want things to be easy, but they're never easy, and they are easy. So it's like, depends on how you look at it. Maybe your gift is the fact that you can look at things from different perspectives. Maybe if you think you don't have a gift, maybe that's your gift. Maybe you are marvelous and you don't know it, and you need somebody else to tell you that. So I'm telling you that you are marvelous, and you create miracles in this world because you are a miracle. So big yourself up. You are doing God's work. You are God. You are part of God, So God is all around you. Just look, like, it's beautiful. Wherever you go, there's some nature there. Hopefully there's nature where you are, because there's places where nature is not appreciated anymore. Like, I lived in London before, and it didn't seem like nature was appreciated over there. So I left. I came back here, and now I realize more and more why I'm here, why I came back. Because I needed this. I needed the fresh air. I needed the cold weather in the winter. I needed work that's tough, to toughen me up, because I don't want to be, loose goose. I want to be tougher. People keep coming up and they're like, "You working out? Like, you got some muscle, And I'm like, no, but thank you. I was working out actually for a bit, and then I stopped. So now I just have physical work where I have to move, and that's enough. That does it, and it feels good when people say something like that, It feels like you've been doing something. So you have to congratulate yourself for that. And I have to thank you all for being here, for letting me express myself, because just doing these videos helped me realize a lot of things, I sometimes forget that this is a great joy for me to do it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I have to do another video. I don't know what to talk about. It's like, talk about anything. Nobody tells you what to talk about. I can talk about anything, and I am. And I'm grateful that I can do that. So thank you guys. And yeah, I'll try and do longer videos if I can, because why not? More viewing time, more time for you to listen to me. And if you like what you're hearing, subscribe. You'll see more of it. And have a beautiful day. Love you all, and peace.